WKRG News 5 presents the Golden Apple Award Special, a tribute to the 2021-2022 school year and our Golden Apple Award winners. Tonight's Golden Apple Award Special is brought to you by the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, Riviera Utilities, R.H. Radcliffe Homes, and Hembry Heating and Air Conditioning.
This beat is out of control. This beat is out of control. Flip the old school in a new way. Up the tempo, push the replay. 'Cause we're bringing it back, yeah, we're bringing it back. Yeah, we're bringing it back, yeah, we're bringing it back. Yeah, we're bringing it back, yeah, we're bringing it back. It's a new school beat.
Our Golden Apple Award team has been pounding the pavement and the hallways as students got back into the classroom in earnest after coronavirus disruptions, starting with a very special needs teacher in Baldwin County. When students with special needs can't physically get into the classroom, Tammy Yountz takes the classroom to them. It's a job that is especially meaningful for her.
I have the best job in the county. I believe in the saying that if you find a job you love, you never have to work again. And as you can see, how can you not love my students and my parents?
Turn it up, it's a new school beat.
There are lots of ways our teachers try to reach students and help them learn. But we met one Baldwin County teacher who is stretching her creative genes at Bell Forest Elementary School. Shaska Crabtree at Bell Forest Elementary thought we were there to do a feature story on her students' flag ceremony. What she didn't know.
You're a Golden Apple Award winner.
The reading English language arts teacher is in her 10th year as an educator, and she was one of the original teachers at Bell Forest when it opened last year.
I actually helped open the school last year. Bell Forest Elementary is my home, away from home. I love this school, I love the faculty here.
And they opened the school at the height of the pandemic. This year, they continue to do well with conquering those virus hurdles.
We're doing great. The kids are very resilient. Anything that we ask of them, they do what we ask. And the mask they're troopers with.
And what Crabtree is great at is taking learning to levels the kids can have fun with, like rapping.
I walk into class and I know my teacher gets me. Thinking back on and you know I'm learning quickly. Hey, 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 okay, let's get ready to learn.
She is just amazing at making her students feel like an extended part of her family. She makes learning fun. The kids come home and they don't feel like they've been sitting just doing worksheets all day. They had a great day.
Early on in the 2021-22 school year, we continued to meet teachers outdoors following COVID protocols, like Felicia Bagley at Daphne East Elementary, where she has the big job of teaching some of the littlest students, kindergartners.
A lot of them have never been in school before, so I have to teach them how to walk in a line and how to sit in a chair. And then by the end of the school year, they're amazing, almost first graders.
And there was Beth Stocks, who we met outside at the pavilion at Fairhope East Elementary. She was praised for being connected with her students and was certainly glad to have them all back in the classroom at the start of the year.
The kids and the smiles and the fun in the classroom every day is engaging, and we learn something new, and to see them and the smiles on their faces.
In Mobile, during National Adult Education and Family Literacy Week this past September, we marked the occasion by recognizing a program that helps adults complete their high school education. Our Golden Apple team went to Bishop State to recognize more than 24 teachers who spend their time helping other adults who never graduated from high school.
Do you grin real big when you see them get that GED?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
I know it's very. What's the most difficult part of the job?
I would say for me probably just when helping keep students motivated.
You're all Golden Apple Award winners, so.
Also in Mobile, a Golden Apple Award with a twist. Cheerleaders and family members were on hand as our Golden Apple team traveled to Causey Middle School to honor not just one, but 2 teachers. We showed up to the gym at Causey Middle to surprise 6th grade language arts teacher Misty Feenstra with a Golden Apple Award, which we did.
These are trying times for teachers right now. What is it that keeps you coming back here?
I just want to make a difference in the kids' lives and make sure that they have a good experience in school and that they can learn and be successful.
Feenstra has been teaching 17 years, but she's not alone in what she does. She's partnered with another 6th grade language arts teacher, Kelly Inglestead, who is also...
You're a Golden Apple Award winner as well. Come on back over here. I'll talk to you, both of you.
Inglestead is in her 3rd year as a teacher and sets the bar high. That's according to the person who nominated both, which is also special because the Golden Apple nominator is also a fellow teacher.
The camaraderie, the compassion they have, and especially during a pandemic.
But these teachers say it's easy. Their focus is on the kids.
I love the kids. And I love seeing the kids every day and talking to the kids and forming relationships with the kids.
And the kids send their love right back to their teacher.
It's a new school beat.
When we come back, our team loves it when schools really get behind their Golden Apple winners. Meet a teacher honored with his own cheerleading squad. Next. Welcome back to our Golden Apple Special as we recap the past school year, recognizing the special teachers you nominated for a Golden Apple Award. In Mobile, still dealing with masks and other restrictions because of COVID, we found one teacher improvising for his classes. Justin Wilson is a coach on the Baker High School football team, but he also teaches history. Students say it's his fun approach and stories he tells about his trips to Europe intertwined with a lesson that has them perked up during history class. And a lot of moving parts came together as we surprised one special education teacher at Maryvale Elementary School. The stars were aligned for special ed teacher Jay Smithson when our Golden Apple Caravan visited his classroom. Just about the entire school was involved. His college-age kids even showed up, all because...
If you haven't guessed by now, you are a Golden Apple Award winner. There you go.
Smithson has been a teacher for 23 years. Here at Maryvale, he has about 12 special ed students in his class, and he also teaches 5th grade.
Just, I don't know, I'd like, finding different ways for them to learn. We do a lot of moving around in here. I like moving around activities, make it fun.
And one of his former students who had been attending Maryvale since he was 3 years old nominated Smithson for the Golden Apple Award. Tristan Heathscoe is now at Dunbar Magnet School.
I nominated him because he helped me go to Dunbar. He helped me when my math grade was low. And he helped me when I was missing a guitar string.
Smithson also surprised that his kids were there.
And my kids threw me off. I didn't know they were going to be here.
Riley and Daniel drove in from Tuscaloosa. Another daughter FaceTimed from Turkey.
Hi from America. Is this a special day for Dad?
Of course, he deserves it.
And then it was time to cap off the celebration with the Maryvale Cheerleaders. Several students and parents sent in their nominations for Fairhope High's band director, Meredith Peterson. And they were so happy when she won, they played music. Peterson said it was important, especially in the midst of the COVID pandemic, to keep the band playing on.
And so even though we've faced a lot of things the past few years, it's been like, nope, this is what we do band, and we're going to go out and perform, and they have done it, and they've persevered, and that's kind of the point of life.
School counselors have played an important role in making sure students are able to get through the extra challenges the pandemic brought. As a school counselor at Alberta High School, Laura Alms is one of those educators who truly wears a lot of hats. She was nominated by former student Isaiah Nicely, now a college student in Texas. She was also joined in our Golden Apple surprise by her two daughters, who followed in Mom's footsteps as educators. And we met Brittany Poe Inge as she engaged with a group of students in a lesson over bullying. As school counselor, it's just one of dozens of things Mrs. Inge does every day at Lioncoff Elementary in Mobile. Family members and co-workers say she truly loves her students, all 550 elementary students at Lioncoff, but she takes her job even further.
That's my role, to make sure that I'm looking out for my students. That's the main thing, but also with them, you know, we have their families to consider, and also our awesome teachers and staff. So I'm kind of here when needed for whoever needs us.
At Alberta Elementary, one special teacher stood out to parents as he helped guide them and their children through the turbulent COVID challenges. Nick D'Agostino, Mr. D as they call him, has been teaching 4 years and is in his second year at Alberta.
He made you feel a part of the classroom. He went out of his way to send emails, to text, to do FaceTime.
Just they missed a really important time in school, and so we're going back and taking care of that.
Elena Smith at Mathis Elementary in Foley picked up her golden apple for the specialized teaching she does each day. Smith teaches English as a second language at Mathis, where 44%, or 91 students, are primarily Spanish speakers. And it's always nice to find teachers that can teach complicated subjects because they've lived it. Carol Little at LaFleur High School in Mobile teaches government and economics. She's a lawyer, a former assistant city attorney, and a former municipal judge. Now she can add Golden Apple winner to her resume.
Oh my God, look!
It's a new school beat.
We're coming back with more of our Golden Apple special recognizing outstanding teachers from this past school year, including one who knows her students look forward to Friday's PE class. Bet you can't guess why.
It's a new school beat.
Our Golden Apple special continues as we recognize outstanding teachers. And you can bet our Golden Apple team doesn't give up easily in trying to surprise a teacher. We were hoping to surprise math teacher David Dye with his Golden Apple. He teaches at the newly opened and refurbished Barton Academy of Advanced World Studies. But instead of finding him there, we had to track him down at a Scholars Bowl event at Bishop State.
Aren't you proud of us at how we tracked you down?
I think you guys did a phenomenal job. You know, I saw somebody walk by with a giant check and I was like, ooh, what teacher is getting that?
Dye is also last year's Mobile County High School Teacher of the Year and a finalist for State Secondary Teacher of the Year. From math to theater, Heather Hall picked up her Golden Apple for guiding students back to the stage. The latest play by students at Spanish Fort Middle School, all thanks to the efforts of Heather Hall. That's why she's this week's Golden Apple Award winner.
But I'm speechless. I really have no idea.
That's not a great thing for a theater teacher.
I'm more backstage.
Hall had proposed putting on plays 2 years ago and did, but then came COVID. Once students came back, Hall was asked to do it again.
And I said sure, because I feel like a lot of these kids don't necessarily have an outlet. Not everybody's an athlete.
And it's not just the actors on stage. There are tons of opportunities for students to get involved in these productions. Hall created a drama club so that any 6th, 7th, and 8th grader who wants to get involved can.
We had people in charge of lighting. We had people in charge of backstage. We made our costumes. We made our props. I always tell them that you don't have to be on stage.
While it's fun for students, it's that inclusion that really sets the program apart. It must be a Friday at Perdido School in Baldwin County. That's where we caught up with Coach Lori Ryder to present her Golden Apple amid this chaos.
Today we're playing capture the ball, like capture the flag. It's just on Fridays we like to do a fun running game where they can get everything out. Because Fridays are fun.
Ryder has been a teacher and coach for 11 years. On this particular road trip, our team went to Atmore to surprise Brian Stallworth at Rachel Patterson Elementary, where he's taught first grade for 14 years. He says he likes teaching first graders, and the reason is simple: seeing that light bulb go on when his young students figure it all out. When we first began presenting these Golden Apple Awards, the reaction we anticipated was the exact one we got from Caitlin Saucer at J.U. Blacksher School in Uri.
You
I see it on TV.
You would be Miss Saucer?
Yes, that's me.
Well, you're a Golden Apple Award winner.
What? Oh, so excited. Thank you. Oh, so exciting. Thank you.
My name's Bill.
Nice to meet you in person. I watch you every day. Every day. I don't know what to say.
We're just glad you're excited.
Thank you. I mean, I don't have a big speech or anything. I didn't have anything prepared, but...
And speaking of receptions, they gave math teacher Melissa Foster a great one at Phillips Prep in Mobile. She was nominated by a parent who was knocked out by Foster's way of turning non-math students into pro-math students. Our Golden Apple team loves it when the whole school gets together to celebrate a winning teacher. This big reception was held for Katina Farmer at Old Shell Magnet School. The third grade teacher is in her 9th year as an educator. Down in the Bayou, students are learning about writing and editing and plots and narrative arcs at Alma Bryant High School. And they're doing it thanks to creative writing teacher Ava Long. And once again, our team was welcomed at Grand Bay Middle School, where we've recognized outstanding teachers several times before. We always love to see the band playing and the cheerleaders cheering as we get ready to award a Golden Apple Award to a deserving teacher. And that was the case at Grand Bay Middle when we showed up with Keela Fagan's Golden Apple. Fagan has taught English for 5 years. The last 2 years have been riddled with shutdowns, work from home, and other disruptions of the norm because of COVID. But she is undaunted.
It's been great. I mean, we have really supportive staff here, and everybody really works together. And I love being with the kids. I love doing what I do, teaching English. We just get through it.
As many as half a dozen of her students, independent of each other, decided to nominate Miss Fagan for the Golden Apple Award.
You got the band. He didn't get the band. He didn't get the cheerleaders.
I mean, I do teach most of them.
It's a new school beat.
When we come back, find out how music is balancing out the educations of some students at a Theodore school. Our Golden Apple special continues as we highlight some of the outstanding teachers we've recognized during the past school year. Music certainly plays an important role in a well-rounded education, and for 14 years, Kendra Crumley has been teaching piano at Lighthouse Baptist Academy in Theodore.
We offer the academics, and we offer sports, but we also offer a lot of fine arts.
Speaking of music, that's the first thing Cindy Faith heard as she entered the room to collect her Golden Apple Award at Satsuma High School. Student nominators said they all got together on a Zoom call to coordinate their nominations for Faith because, as they told us, she makes math fun. From music to adventure. It must be a blast to be in First Sergeant Stephen Middleton's JROTC program at Citronelle High because they get to do fun stuff like this at the rappelling wall at Fort Whiting in Mobile. Middleton spent 23 years climbing the NCO ranks in the Army. He spent the last 10 years instructing JROTC students. In Daphne, we met a teacher who said she decided to be a teacher at a very young age. Bringing an apple to your teacher is a long-held tradition in education, but when a student shows up with a Golden Apple Award, it's a tear-inducing moment.
That's right, you're a Golden Apple Award winner.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Catherine Stinbridge has been teaching at Daphne Elementary School for 22 years. She's been a teacher for 30 years in all and said she would never even think of doing anything else.
I have a paperweight over here that my third grade teacher gave me and when I graduated from high school because she remembered that I said in the third grade that I wanted to be a teacher.
It's a new school beat.
There were 26 nominations in all for Amanda Ward at J. Larry Newton School in Fairhope. We presented the award in her combined classes of about 60 students.
Raise your hands if you nominated Miss Ward. Oh, wait a minute, that's everybody.
At Robertsdale Elementary, we met a special needs teacher, Melissa Daniel. She was nominated by the mom of a student she began teaching when he was in preschool years ago. Now, little Nicholas is a much older Nicholas and about to graduate from high school. Melissa and Nicholas have remained friends that whole time. And once again, our team headed back to Foley High School to honor theater teacher Logan Lane. He's one of several Golden Apple winners at the school who also happened to graduate from Foley High. This year, his theater department challenged themselves with a production of the musical Godspell. And there were some heart-wrenching moments as one special student presented her favorite teacher with a golden apple at Pine Forest Elementary in Bay Minette. Fifth grader Sienna Hadley has kept a big secret for most of this school year, that she nominated her favorite teacher, Haley Etheridge, for a Golden Apple Award. And then the big moment came. What do you say?
A surprise. And you're a Golden Apple Award winner.
That's right.
It was truly a heartfelt moment for Etheridge, who everybody calls Miss E.
That we don't know sometimes how much we mean to them.
Also in Bay Minette, we tried to surprise art teacher Pamela Kaufman, but she wasn't there. A little scheduling problem sent her off on a field trip, along with the students who nominated her. But with smartphone technology, we dialed her up. That's the first time that's happened to our Golden Apple team. And another first. We awarded a Golden Apple to our very first substitute teacher. You could call Elena Bender a long-term substitute, but you can bet students will be seeing much more of her next year when she goes into full-time teaching. And we visited what just may be the most fun class ever, where Cindy Robles tries to integrate arts and sciences with students at Bayside Academy, all designed to get students to further their interest and unlock their own curiosity and creativity. Which is exactly what we're celebrating with all of our Golden Apple winners. Congratulations to all for a job well done. Thanks for watching our Golden Apple special. We hope to see you next school year. In the meantime, don't forget to nominate your favorite teacher for a Golden Apple Award. Just find the Community tab at WKRG.com and click Golden Apple.
Tonight's Golden Apple Award special was presented by the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, Riviera Utilities, R.H. Radcliffe Homes, Hembry Heating and Air Conditioning, and WKRG News 5.